New at 6, when you get older, who is going to take care of you? The answer used to be pretty simple.
Of course, you'd count on your children to do that, but times are changing, and for many families, that option is almost impossible.
News 4's Emily Bauckham joins us now to explain how a local organization is empowering people to become caregivers. Emily?
Polls show the vast majority of baby boomers expect when the time comes, their kids will take care of them. But the same polls also show, frankly, my generation, we don't think that's a sacrifice we can make. Some free local classes may help bridge that gap. Rebecca Gartheness says her mother lived alone well into her 80s.
She was a brilliant person. I mean, the type of person you'd say, she's not going to get Alzheimer's or anything.
But about 4 years ago, those warning signs appeared, and it was scary.
She was getting lost. She would go out, driving her car and get lost.
Gartheness lived in Mexico City, so she moved her mother there to be with family. But in February, it became obvious her mother was not going to make it and needed medical care in San Antonio.
There was no time for her to be living alone anymore.
So Gartheness made the difficult choice to drop her life in Mexico and become her mother's caregiver.
They give us so much. I mean, my mom loved me so much. How could I not give her back what she gave me for so many years?
But she's the first to admit she felt isolated from her old life. It's grueling work, especially if you don't have a medical background.
This stress is just very hard. It's like riding a roller coaster, you know. Some days are just heartbreaking.
The obstacles Gartheness faced are quite common. Families are scattered and much smaller than they used to be.
There's only 1 or 2 children, and you have children to take care of and other demands, and now we've got both of the people in the marriage are working, so there's not anybody staying behind.
Carol Zernial says that's why WellMed has Caregiver SOS resource centers offering free classes to people caring for an older family member.
And not only do they have stress busting, they have chronic disease management, falls prevention. They've got techniques to help caregivers feel like they have solid ground under their feet.
Gartheness says the classes taught her to cope with stress. She also met other caregivers who could relate to how difficult it is to care for someone who is dying.
Through those 9 weeks, I changed totally. Totally. At the end, I was really enjoying, believe it or not, taking care of my mom.
The end came just 2 weeks ago. Gartheness was by her mother's side when she died.
And I don't have any regrets, Emily. I feel at peace.
It's a peace of mind knowing she cared for her mother until the very end. Gartheness hopes she's setting an example for her son, so he'll make those same sacrifices to take care of her. If you'd like to learn more about the Caregiver SOS Resource Centers, go to our website, news4sa.com, and click on this story. Emily Bauckham, News 4, San Antonio.